less than 72 hours after the Champions League exploits, Glasgow City back in action under the TV cameras, not just Glasgow City TV cameras, for the next instalment of the SWPL 1 as the business end of the season is here, and they're up against Celtic, who are under management now of former Glasgow City head coach Eddie Lecky-Black. He is now in charge here, looking to turn things around for Celtic, who have been steady but unspectacular in third place over the last 2 or 3 seasons. Looking at the sides for Glasgow City, well, only the one change from Thursday night. Leon Ross comes back in, who was suspended. Joe Love takes a bit of a rest on the bench. There is 1 or 2 walking wounded, the likes of Megan Foley and John McClintock, who aren't involved in the squad at all. 1 or 2 youngsters involved in the under-17 Scottish Cup today. For Celtic, well, 2 out the back 4 is former Glasgow City players in Kiva Keenan and Cheryl McCulloch. Justine Giard is their top goal scorer in all competitions with 11. Kathleen McGovern has impressed the youngsters since coming into the first team and looking to try and get herself a goal. Kelly Clark is their captain. Fiona Morton is the referee for this one at Petershill Park. Donaldson looking for Keenan, who gets it by Docherty here, and there's an opportunity for Celtic, and my goodness me, how close is that from McGovern, who's been a bit of a revelation in the second half of the season, but that was so close.
It's a worrying one for the start of the game, but hopefully the girls settle into the game and there'll be less of that as the game goes on.
Giard goes before Keenan. Donaldson trying to get on the end of it. Quite comfortable for Alexander, but another little decent ball in, which could have caused further problems. Eight minutes played, Sarah Ewens. Celtic's second corner. Oh, it's a great stop there from Alexander.
Another great save from Lee. She's been superb again. Really makes a difference when she's playing between the sticks.
Kerr couldn't get her pass away, and Clark wrestling it back. Donaldson and McGovern is through again here. Alexander comes out, and 1 or 2 shots for a penalty. Did Alexander get the ball? Long it goes here, and Giard is into the side netting, but another long ball which caused all sorts of bother.
I know, again, a long ball testing the defence, and we just need to sort that out. It's not good enough, and I think that it can create problems.
So Leon Ross back to the team, 18 minutes played. Her sort of position, try and get the opener and just calm the nerves here at Petershill. It's Ross, but it's well taken there by Emily Much. Came in the summer from Aberdeen and well held. Natalie Ross here for Clark. Trying to get it back in the 1-2. Docherty had the only one forward. A bit of work to do, but she'll try and power away, and does from Crosby. She got a lot of work here still. Some support coming. Lauder, even it's not quite the touch. Just a couple of half seconds behind how it is wanting some support. But here is Grant though to turn and get the shot in there, but Kirsty Howitt causing a real nuisance.
Yeah, it's another great chance from both Kirsty and Abby, but we just need to start taking the chances in the final third because they're creating great opportunities.
Grant wrestles away from Ewens, has hurt herself. Ewanusa steps away from Keenan, slips in Howitt. Here's Grant who blasts it over, and it's a penalty being given here for the late challenge. I think, was it off Craig?
Again, Kirsty's been fantastic today, and she's creating problems for the defence and asking questions of whether they go in and tackle or set off, and she's played the ball into Abby, and she's luckily got her shot away, but a mistimed tackle gives us a penalty.
Leanne Ross not being quite as bulletproof in penalties this season, but still they go to. Got a presentation for 250 goals midweek, and she adds to her tally. She's now on 253 goals for Glasgow City. And is that a nerve settler? 7 minutes before half time.
Well composed, and it's definitely what we need to go into the second half. It's great penalty well into the bottom corner, and it'll give us a lot of confidence going into the second half.
It's now Ross with a free kick for City in a dangerous position. And the flick on from Koulis is just over the bar, and that may have been unfortunate for Celtic to be 2-0 down, but that was so close to number 2.
Another great ball in by Leanne, and Lydia unlucky to get the flick on, but she's scored goals before by her head, so hopefully another chance comes along for her.
Celtic started quick in the first half, will they try and do the same in the second, but how it comes away now for Lauder. Second City goal you think would perhaps kill the game. Certainly feel a bit closer to killing the game, but that was won back by Geard. Donaldson. Ewens is at the back stick here, and that would have been a fast start for Celtic within 60 seconds of the second half, but wide of the target. Craig to Lofton. Oh, and it's wriggled through, and there is the equaliser. Well, very similar to a few minutes ago, there was a whole scrap of bodies, and Alexander felt she was brought and pulled over in the middle of all that. As McCulloch might have got the deft touch. It's an equaliser anyhow for 1-1.
Not too sure what happened in the box, but it just looked a wee bit messy, and ball ended up in the back of the net. There's not much you can say about that.
Love. Grant. Love again. Trying through here for Koulis. Made by Craig and Ewens, but only as far as Kerr.
Handball. No. Okay.
Cries of handball. Might have killed the back and rolled it the arm. Now at the other end, McGovern with the handball at this end. It's a free kick to Celtic, and you were looking on, you kind of thought it hit off the arm, Jordan?
Yeah, definitely in the box. It was a handball, and the game will go on.
And the game does go on with Craig. Free kick here. McCulloch up there looking. Oh, and McGovern! Well, the Celtic revelation has scored again in the SWPL and turned this game right around. Our 4th league goal for Celtic, and my goodness, they've taken the lead here.
Again, it's just another hopeful ball into the box, and it's poor defending for the goal, and it's a free header, but a well taken goal.
Scott Booth has only lost 1 league game since taking over the club. That was against Spartans back in 2016. It was the only other time that City have lost 2 games in 1 week under Scott Booth. That was a week where they lost the League Cup final and then lost to Spartans on the Sunday. And both those things could well be on here. Have it here for Crichton. Keenan. Keeper's going that way here, and Sam Kerr, a big chance. 2-2. And Emily Much makes the mistake, and Sam Kerr was there to pounce, and that relief again, all square once more.
It's that urgency that we've been looking for in the second half, and Sam's great press and great finish.
Sam Kerr's 5th goal of the season in all comps, and in the nick of time. Still just over 20 minutes to go, plus adding on time. Switching, looking for Doherty. Donaldson there first. Grant. Bounces off here. Crichton, Grant. Lauder!
Oh my god.
Roof of the net, Hayley Lauder. So close to 3-2.
Great play down the right hand side between Crichton and Abbey, and Hales again unlucky not to get the finish.
Quickly here for Lauder, which has been left. Took too long as Ewan's back. Howitt leaves it for Lauder! A stunning goal from Hayley Lauder, and they've turned the game back the other way round with 10 minutes to play. Phew, say the crowd.
Oh, fantastic from Hayley. She's deserved it. She's taken chance after chance and finally paid off for her. She's had a great game and she's finally got the goal, and an important goal at that.
And Celtic once more in a winning position against a top 2 side have seen their lead disappear.
After 80 minutes, scored by number 4.
My goodness me, so a rugby scrum down there, which Hannah Stewart somehow still got.
Back in, Nick. Face up, Nick, face up!
Game over. Well, I said it on Thursday night, I said phew. And I think it's the same feeling again for Glasgow City supporters. Celtic once again could not hold the lead against one of the top 2 sides in a roller coaster last half hour or so. After the first 55 minutes was a fairly pedestrian, tense, tight game in the end, with McCulloch looked like in the middle of a scrum getting an equaliser after Leanne Ross scoring a penalty. There was Kathleen McGovern to turn things around for Celtic, but Sam Kerr quickly equalised, and then Hayley Lauder's brilliant curling effort made it 3-2 with 10 to play. Jordan, a roller coaster which Scott Booth will not be happy about.
Definitely not. It's not our prettiest performance of the season, and I think it's been a hard week for the girls. It's been a game on Sunday, a game on Thursday, and then another game today, but they rode the storm and they came out in the end and with the win, so can't really complain with that, but we certainly look to improve on this performance.
Jordan, thanks very much for your thoughts. Hopefully you're back in the pitch soon.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
So then, the break for international duty, and then it's a big run of games for Glasgow today for the fight for the title, fight for the Scottish Cup and the Champions League. Final score here, Glasgow City 3, Celtic 2.
As the Youth Women's Champions League round of 16 draw will be made.